1 लाख करोड़ का डेवलपमेंट, ब्रिजेस, स्कूल्स, कॉलेजेस, स्मार्ट क्लासरूम्स, हॉस्पिटल, जो ऑर्गन ट्रांसप्लांटेशन के लिए एक सेपरेट इंस्टीट्यूट कैलकट में तैयार करते थे अभी, वो सब देखने में लोग का चिंता होगा। एलडीएफ का बिना कौन है, कोई है नहीं। सो अत्यंत गरीबी है पूरा भारत में, पूरा राज्य में, पूरा देश में। एक ही राज्य है केरल, केरलम, अभी हम अमेंडमेंट किया, वो स्टेट का शब्द केरला नहीं केरलम, वहां अत्यंत दारिद्र्य नहीं है। So we are trying to systematically work among people, and we are confident that we will have victory. Then in Tamil Nadu, there is a DMK-led alliance which is keeping BJP away. We want them, that alliance where we are also there. We want that alliance to win. Bengal, there was a decline for the left. We are trying to register our presence felt, and we want to achieve a remarkable improvement in the influence base of the CPIM and the left, and we want to open our account in the assembly. That is the agenda over there. We have a clear-cut political understanding that to isolate, expose, and defeat BJP and their allies, a broad political arrangement is required in our country, because no single political party can take on BJP and their allies.
नमस्कार, न्यूज़ क्लिक में आपका स्वागत है। आज हम मौजूद हैं सीपीएम के हेडक्वार्टर में। जैसे कि आप जान रहे हैं, केरल और बंगाल के चुनाव अनाउंस हो गए। इसके साथ कई अन्य राज्यों के विधानसभा चुनाव की घोषणा हो चुकी है। इन दो राज्यों में सीपीएम एक दावेदार के तौर पर है और चुनाव लड़ रही है। इसके अलावा पिछले कुछ दिनों में नॉर्थ इंडिया में, उत्तर भारत में जिस तरीके से सीपीएम ने एक जत्था चलाया है, 24 मार्च को दिल्ली के रामलीला मैदान में जन आक्रोश रैली होने जा रही है। इन सब को लेकर क्या तैयारी है, चुनावों को लेकर क्या तैयारी है, और इस जो केरल और बंगाल के चुनावों को लेकर किस तरह की पार्टी की रणनीति है, क्या सोच रही है, इन सब पर चर्चा करने के लिए हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं सीपीएम के जनरल सेक्रेटरी एम ए बेबी। उनसे हम चर्चा करेंगे और समझने का प्रयास करेंगे चुनावों की रणनीति क्या है और जन आक्रोश रैली की तैयारी किस तरह से चल रही है। न्यूज़ क्लिक आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है सर।
थैंक यू।
सर, सबसे पहला सवाल तो यही है, चुनाव की घोषणा हो गई है, केरल में आपकी सरकार है और आपके लिए एक तरह की परीक्षा हर किसी सरकार के लिए होती है, तो इस चुनावों को आप कैसे देख रहे हैं और चुनाव जब ऐलान हो गए उसके बाद की राजनीतिक परिस्थिति आप लोगों के हिसाब से किस तरह देख रहे हैं?
You see, these elections are very important for the CPIM, the left, or the secular democratic movement in our country. मार्क्सवादी कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी के लिए, माओबंदी मोर्चा के लिए और जनतांत्रिक मोर्चा के लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है जो चुनाव। Kerala is the only state in India today where we have a CPIM-led left and democratic front government. And this government is completing 10 years. 10 साल कंप्लीट करने के बाद एक बार फिर विजय प्राप्त करने के लिए कोशिश करता है। We hope that we would be able to win for a third term, because lot of welfare measures have been undertaken. Even though we are working within the overall socio-economic structure of our country, where अदानी और अंबानी का राज्य है अभी पूरा भारत, इनका राजनीति और आर्थिक नीति चलता है, लेकिन केरल में एक नया दिशा देने के लिए माओवादी मोर्चा कोशिश किया। 1957 में EMS का वो गवर्नमेंट था, कम्युनिस्ट पार्टी का, अनडिवाइडेड पार्टी का गवर्नमेंट। उसी समय तक लैंड रिफॉर्म्स, एजुकेशन रिफॉर्म्स, नाउ जो 10 साल में कॉमरेड पिनराई विजयन, जो CPM का पोलिट ब्यूरो सदस्य है, वो नेतृत्व देता है LDF गवर्नमेंट को। पूरा भारत में जो क्या बोलता है एक्सट्रीम पॉवर्टी के लिए हिंदी में तीव्र दारिद्र्य,
अत्यंत गरीबी का जो था,
अत्यंत गरीबी। सो अत्यंत गरीबी है पूरा भारत में, पूरा राज्य में। लेकिन अभी केरल है सबसे पूरा राज्य में एक ही राज्य है, पूरा देश में एक ही राज्य है केरल, केरलम। अभी हम अमेंडमेंट किया, वो स्टेट का शब्द केरला नहीं केरलम। वहां अत्यंत दारिद्र्य नहीं है। सब जो सब किया 10 साल से, सब मैं नहीं बोलूंगा, समयदा का प्रॉब्लम से 5 लाख के ज्यादा अच्छा घर बना करके जो लोग को घर नहीं था इनको दिया। और लैंड का ऊपर पट्टा 4.5 लाख लोगों को भूमि प्राप्त किया। और 62 लाख लोगों को 2000 रुपया सब महीने में देता है। और जो कॉलेज में बीए बीएससी तक फ्री है पूरा, कोई दूसरा जगह राज्य में नहीं।
अभी घोषणा हुई उसकी।
सो ऐसा जो लोगों के लिए, लोग का श्रम के लिए क्या करते थे। और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट 1 लाख करोड़ का डेवलपमेंट, ब्रिजेस, स्कूल्स, कॉलेजेस, स्मार्ट क्लासरूम्स, हॉस्पिटल, जो ऑर्गन ट्रांसप्लांटेशन के लिए एक सेपरेट इंस्टीट्यूट कैलकट में तैयार करते थे। अभी वो सब देखने में लोग का चिंता होगा, एलडीएफ का बिना कौन है, कोई है नहीं। इसलिए केरल में बहुत अच्छा चांसेस है एक 3rd टर्म विजय प्राप्त होने के लिए एलडीएफ को।
सर अगर तीसरा टर्म केरल में आता है एलडीएफ, तो ये तो ऐतिहासिक होगा, क्योंकि केरल का तो रिवाज रहा है 5 साल में, हर 5 साल में चेंज होता है। पिछली बार आप जीत के आए, लेकिन उसके बाद जो है स्थितियां कई बदली हैं। बीजेपी और संघ पूरी ताकत से केरल में किसी भी शर्त पर आना चाहता है, और लोकसभा इलेक्शन का जो रिजल्ट रहा था वो जाहिर सी बात है आप लोगों के लिए सेटबैक रहा होगा। और आप जो सारे काम गिना रहे हैं, जाहिर सी बात है केरल शिक्षा और स्वास्थ्य के क्षेत्र में बहुत अग्रणी देश में माना जाता है। इन सब के बावजूद जो चुनाव परिणाम लोकसभा में आए, और अभी हाल ही में जो लोकल बॉडी गवर्नेंस में जो चुनाव हुए तो उसके परिणाम आए, उससे जो आप कह रहे हैं, जो आप इतना काम किया उसके बाद ऐसा परिणाम क्यों आ रहा है, आप लोगों को क्यों ऐसा लगा?
केरल में ऐसा है, एक ही चुनाव में, वो लोकसभा को हो, पंचायत का हो, असेंबली का हो, कोई लोग राष्ट्रीय कमिटमेंट का ऊपर वोट देता है। ऐसा एक लोग है, एलडीएफ के लिए है, यूडीएफ के लिए है, बीजेपी के लिए भी है। और दूसरा एक चंक है, जो सेगमेंट ऑफ पीपल, दे मेक देयर ओन असेसमेंट on Lok Sabha. Now generally the problem is that they look for a anti-communal, anti-BJP government people would like to have in Delhi. So they think that Congress has a better chance of forming a government in Delhi. You see? So like that there are various considerations. So during the local body elections there was systematic disinformation campaign related to certain incidents. For example, Shabarimala, some gold theft had happened. Government is doing all that is possible to find out the culprits, but there was a parody song saying that CPM people are responsible for the theft, gold theft in Shabarimala. And some gullible people, they believed, some sections. So those factors are there, but in the assembly election, we are very confident. We are trying to make our comrades realize that we have to work hard. Some comrades think that, oh, we did all these things, therefore we are going to win hands down. So overconfidence can create problem. So we are cautioning our comrades. You have to. There are lot of social media, money power, muscle power, various things would operate in elections now. North India it is more. In Kerala also now this is coming. So we are trying to systematically work among people, and we are confident that we will have victory. Then in Tamil Nadu there is a DMK-led alliance which is keeping BJP away. We want them, that alliance where we are also there, we want that alliance to win. Bengal, there was a decline for the left. We are trying to register our presence felt, and we want to achieve a remarkable improvement in the influence base of the CPIM and the left, and we want to open our account in the assembly. That is the agenda over there. Assam, we have a representative now, and we are trying to mobilize democratic, secular, progressive sections together. And BJP government there is very, very virulently communal. Any minority person is dubbed as a infiltrator from Bangladesh. So this case is a very sad and very, very undemocratic, thoroughly, communal campaign is being carried out by Hemanta Biswa Sharma, who is a earlier Congress leader. Now he behaves more communal and virulent than hardcore RSS people. This is the situation over there. We have election in Puducherry Union Territory also. There also we are conducting the election.
जैसे आपने कहा ना, जो केरल की चुनावी रणनीति जो है वो आप लोगों को सेटबैक एक रहा, उससे आप लोगों ने सीखा जो ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस से अपने कैडर को बचाना और चुनाव में पूरी ताकत से जाना है। लेकिन सर एक सिचुएशन दिखती है, इंडिया अलायंस में आप लोग हिस्सा थे और अभी भी मेरे ख्याल से है, या इंडिया अलायंस की क्या स्थिति है वो तो देख रहे हैं। लेकिन राहुल गांधी जब केरल जाते हैं तो बीजेपी ज़्यादा पिनराई विजयन पर जिस तरह से पर्सनली अटैक करते हैं या सीपीएम पर अटैक करते हैं, और उसके साथ साथ बाकी देश की स्थितियों में आप लोग उनके साथ चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं, तो क्या इसका असर भी पड़ता है क्या, या इसको आप लोग कैसे देख रहे हैं जो राहुल गांधी पर्सनली सीपीएम की गवर्नमेंट को इस तरह से अटैक कर रहे हैं?
You see, we in our last party congress, last April, we had our 24th party congress. So we are discussing in the month of March. Within a month, we will complete first year of the CPIM's first year after the 24th party congress. We have a clear-cut political understanding that to isolate, expose and defeat BJP and their allies, a broad political arrangement is required in our country, because no single political party can take on BJP and their allies. Even BJP is not fighting alone. BJP also for victory. Now they don't have majority in Lok Sabha.
India government.
Modi lost his majority in the last Lok Sabha election, though he acts as though nothing had happened. But he lost majority for BJP only with the help of JDU and our Telugu Desam of Chandrababu Naidu. He is surviving. Anyway, to defeat BJP and their allies, we need a broad political arrangement. CPIM wants that broad political arrangement to be strengthened further. But unfortunately, those who need to contribute towards strengthening that broad political arrangement to fight and defeat BJP, all of them are not doing the job as they should have. CPIM will never be found wanting in contributing towards that. For example, a complex country like India, there would be states where, due to the state-specific reasons, members of the broad India bloc arrangement would be compelled to fight each other. It's not only Kerala, West Bengal, Punjab, Delhi. But we have a very clear-cut understanding, which I would like to pronounce. Even when we are compelled to fight each other in some states, we should ensure that that fight is not made advantageous for BJP. They should not be allowed to make advantage out of this. In Delhi, they did that. Aam Aadmi Party and Congress had certain problems. But that problems accentuated. Congress started alleging that Kejriwal and others are corrupt. And on that basis, BJP moved and BJP put the chief minister in jail. It's unheard of. You see, not only this, in
Chief
Jharkhand
Minister,
also.
Deputy Chief Minister, Health
Jharkhand
Minister.
also. So, the USP of Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party is fight against corruption. So, RSS hatched up a plan that where they communicate with people with confidence that we are incorruptible and all that. So, they have been painted as the most corrupt people. So, they were put in jail. Finally, they have been defeated. And if you read the voting pattern, the Congress vote, Aam Aadmi Party vote and BJP vote, you would see that many seats BJP was able to win because of the division among anti-BJP political party. I don't blame Congress alone, but this is an important problem. So when he goes to Kerala, Rahul Gandhi is the leader of the opposition in the House. That responsibility he is expected to display. But many a time, he more than once he asks why Kerala Chief Minister is not being arrested by BJP. And he is also alleging that there is some underhand dealing with the BJP and the CPM. The fact of the matter is that in Kerala, there is underhand dealing between BJP and Congress. You just study the voting pattern of Trichur Lok Sabha seat. Trichur Lok Sabha seat is won by BJP. If you just calculate what is the fall of Congress vote in that constituency, that was a Congress sitting seat, Trichur. That went to BJP. The majority, 75,000, is therefore BJP candidate who won. The fall of Congress candidates vote in comparison to 5 years ago is nearly 1 lakh. And LDF vote in comparison to the previous election increased by 16,000. So, who is having underhand dealing? Same can be said about the only seat BJP won from Nemam in Trivandrum district. We closed that account. Now Shivangutti is the sitting MLA. But when BJP got a person elected from Trivandrum district, which is the constituency's Nemam, to assembly, it was solely because of the vote transfer, willy-nilly, whether consciously, whether it's a sale of votes, we cannot say. But it is very clear arithmetically that it is because of the additional vote that BJP candidate got from UDF that they could win. This is the fact of the matter. And now K.P. Unnikrishnan died recently, a very towering political figure, K.P. Unnikrishnan. In 1991, when he contested to Lok Sabha from Vadagara with the CPM support as an LDF candidate, Congress and BJP had a common candidate against K.P. Unnikrishnan. Was he such a dangerous fellow to be defeated? Rahul Gandhi should see all these things in a friendly manner because we have to cooperate in India bloc. I don't want to speak the virulent language with which he attacks my colleague and Kerala Chief Minister, Comrade Pinarayi Vijayan. I only very friendly advise Mr. Rahul Gandhi to study all this history. Before hurling allegations on CPM, he should discuss with veterans what is the history of Congress. In 1984 election, his father had discussion with RSS and they supported. That is why Rajiv Gandhi had a majority over 400 seats, which his grandfather, Pandit Nehru, never had. Nehru was such a great tall leader. His mother, Mrs. Gandhi, never had. When there was a sweeping defeat of Congress and a sweeping victory for Janata Party in 77, Janata Party also did not get more than 400. Only 400 seats in Lok Sabha. Only once it happened. That was for Rajiv Gandhi.
उस पर sympathy vote भी तो था ना इंदिरा.
Sympathy was there plus RSS support. And there was this. It has come out as Rajiv Gandhi's representative who went and met, and as a result of that, he opened that disputed Babri Masjid's Ram Janmabhoomi for Shilanyas. That was the understanding. That was the understanding.
जैसे अब केरल से आगे बढ़ते हैं, बंगाल की तरफ आते हैं, जहाँ कांग्रेस के अलायंस में चुनाव लड़ते रहे। इस बार क्या स्थिति है बंगाल की, आप लोगों के लिए तैयारी कैसी है एक तो बंगाल में, और क्या सीपीएम जहाँ इतने सालों तक राज करी थी या सत्ता में रही, और आज जहाँ विधानसभा में उसका कोई प्रतिनिधि नहीं है, उससे आगे का रास्ता इस बार चुनाव में तय कर पाएंगे क्या आप लोग?
You see, we have had uninterrupted, 34 years
34।
in the government in West Bengal. You see, because of that, there were remarkable progress. Panchayat Raj, you see, most, exemplary performance and record we had in. Then in agricultural production, West Bengal overtook every other
Other states.
state. That is because the land right was given to the tenants. All this is there. But there were certain shortcomings and mistakes also. That was exploited, magnified, and a what you call rainbow alliance was formed from extremist forces, Maoist forces, to the right reaction. All that had happened as part of history. So that's why we suffered a setback. Now we are trying to win back the confidence of people. People are the determining force. So we have been working among the slum dwellers, rural poor, youth, women, agricultural labor, trade union movement, Kisan movement, and all that. We are slowly strengthening our influence among all these sections. And we have had huge mobilization in Brigade Parade Ground, 3 mobilization. One of youth, another of trade union, Kisan, and so on. Another slum dwellers, rural poor. All these 3 different huge mobilization were overflowing in Brigade Parade Ground, maybe the biggest Maidan that we have in our country. Now the question is of translating this into votes and electoral victory. Movement is very important for us. We are not looking at only just electoral victory. But we are sure, slowly but surely, we will come back in West Bengal.
लेकिन क्या बंगाल के अंदर आप लोग उस तरीके से नहीं है जो इंडिया ब्लॉक को ही कमजोर करेंगे? क्योंकि आपकी लड़ाई तो वहाँ बीजेपी से डायरेक्टली है नहीं, क्योंकि वहाँ सीधी लड़ाई दिखती है बाहर से ममता बनर्जी और नरेंद्र मोदी की पार्टी के बीच में। उसमें बीच में सीपीएम के लिए क्या स्कोप है?
You see, now people are growingly realizing that so far as the plight of the people are concerned, there is not much difference between what Mamata Banerjee government does, what Narendra Modi government does in Delhi. So we are trying to make people realize that only the left is providing an alternative so far as livelihood issues are concerned. Now, both BJP and Mamata Banerjee, they are trying to develop a binary before the people that they are fighting each other. So this is creating a difficult situation for the left and CPM in Bengal. We are working to overcome it by explaining to people that these are all 2 sides of the same coin. We are trying to explain to people.
अच्छा, इस बार लेफ्ट फ्रंट में सीपीएम भी शामिल हो रही है क्या?
Now we are fighting the election left front plus other left forces, where CPIML liberation, that is also there. They have the seat division, I think, is successfully concluded.
कांग्रेस इस बार लेफ्ट फ्रंट के साथ?
Congress declared on its own that they are going to fight independently. We have to wait and see how this will turn up.
ठीक, जैसे आपने कहा ना आंदोलनों को जीतना होगा, आपके लिए इलेक्टोरल पॉलिटिक्स ज्यादा मूवमेंट की विक्ट्री। अभी पूरे नॉर्थ इंडिया में जिस तरह से कैंपेन जत्था सीपीएम ने, मुझे लगता है बहुत दिनों बाद इस तरह से कैंपेन नॉर्थ इंडिया स्पेसिफिक चला रही है। कई जगह कई राज्यों में आप भी गए, यूपी भी गए, दिल्ली भी गए, कई अन्य राज्यों में भी गए। तो ये एक तो क्या रैली का मकसद क्या है, क्या 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 बताना चाहते हैं 24 जन आक्रोश रैली में, और इसकी तैयारियां कैसी चल रही हैं?
You see, for a working class party, a party mostly depend its base among Kisan or Mazdoor. You see, it is very important for us to take up livelihood issues. Now, during the last couple of months, one after another, the Modi government launched attack on the living conditions of the people. Manrekha, they are burying it. They make claim that instead of 100 days, we are going to give 125 days and all that. This kind of subterfuge Modi is famous for. Actually, not only that, the name has been changed, the demand-based, right-based program, which was implemented by UPA government, because of the CPIM and the left insistence, the fight we put up within the coordination, this was implemented. And this was an inadequate protective legislation for the rural poor. In Kerala, we introduced Ayangali rural, urban employment guarantee scheme. We introduced in the name of Ayangali, the great social reformer in cities, and Gandhi scheme in villages. Now, they are actually converting it into a project where central union government can decide where it will be implemented. Only when they notify, this will be implemented. So they can choose only 3-4 districts in a state. Then even in their 3-4 districts, they can select 4-5 blocks only. So this is the biggest deception, you see. Secondly, the financial responsibility was solely with the union government. Now it is 60-40.
पहले 90-10% था 10%.
That is for implements and things like that. Basically for the other things, totally, but normally very nominal. But what was to be given, BJP government was not reimbursing to the states. Kerala felt it, Tripura felt it, Mamata Banerjee felt it, there was fight. So a very important program for the rural poor is being subverted. Then labor code, attack on workers. Then electricity bill, subsidy for peasants for agriculture use, electricity, that is going to be taken away. State governments, like in Delhi, Kejriwal government gave some subsidy for electricity. All that will go once electricity bill comes. Seed bill is the right of the peasants. Then the impact of the trade agreements that India was signing with the European Union and United States of America. All this is taxing on the people, burden on the Aam Aadmi. So, if not now, when we should mobilize people and when there is a requirement of a Jan Akrosh, this is the right time. So, in some states there are elections. So, this question came in our Central Committee meeting. We said, where elections are there, in connection with elections, you campaign these issues. But from Jammu Kashmir to Jharkhand, every state, Himachal, Haryana, Punjab, Uttarakhand, then Rajasthan, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, everywhere, state level campaign, going to bastis, the living places, slums, talk to people, speak to them, listen to them, not only to speak to them, listen to them. So this has created, now it started from first week of March. In some states it has been completed, some states is still continuing. And I wanted to visit most of the states, but with the announcement of election and various other commitments, I could not, go to as many states which I decided. But in Uttar Pradesh, Pandya, it's a place beyond Varanasi, Prime Minister's constituency. You see, while participating in their program, that has given a lot of inspiration to me. You see, I could see the famished faces of poorest of the poor in villages. They were coming in good numbers. But while going for the program, we had to go through a place where there is a Lal Chowk. In 1982, 2 comrades have been killed by the then Congress government when they were raising the issues of the people One is Lal Chand, a 17-year-old SFI activist. He was shot dead. His brother, his elder brother, Bhola, he was also shot dead there. So a place where two comrades were martyred. I could visit that place on my travel in Uttar Pradesh. So this is an inspiring experience. The other day I went to Noida, where also there was a group of people, rural people. Noida is the Mumbai of Uttar Pradesh, but there are outskirts where poor people live. And comrades who have gone to Gujarat, they said they have wonderful experience of people demanding that with this red flag you should come again. You see, in some places, minority dominated places, they were having namaz and all that because of this Ramadan month. They said, you wait for a while, we would come and listen to you in good number. So the response from the people is very, very meaningful. So this has given us a lot of confidence that in rural areas of North India, there is very good scope for the red flag to go and meet people, uh, organize them for their own livelihood issues. Now, 24th March, we are going to have this rally in Delhi. After this rally, we will continue our work among the poorest of the poor in these states and other states where we are having elections.
आखिरी सवाल, क्योंकि आपको जाना भी है उसके लिए। सर, जैसे आपने कहा, इसमें एक ट्रेड डील भी 24 तारीख वाले जो आपका जन आक्रोश रैली, उसमें एक इशू है, जो ट्रेड डील जिस तरीके से हुई है, और अमेरिका में सुप्रीम कोर्ट, उनकी सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने इसको खारिज किया और कई देशों ने इसके खिलाफ बोला है। एक तो हिंदुस्तान की चुप्पी जिस तरीके से उस पर है, दूसरा जिस तरह से अमेरिका ने युद्ध थोपा है ईरान पर और उसके खिलाफ जिस तरह से पूरा मिडिल ईस्ट डिस्टर्ब हुआ है, और मिडिल ईस्ट में बहुत बड़ी आबादी जो है, जहाँ आपकी सरकार है केरल, वहाँ के लोग रहते हैं, हिंदुस्तान के लोग रहते हैं। इन सारी सिचुएशन को आप कैसे देखते हैं? फॉरेन पॉलिसी के सवाल पर देश की जो सरकार नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व में चल रही है, उसको आप कैसे देखते हैं? और जो लोग हमारे फंसे हैं, उनके हित, या देश में जो हमारे किसान मजदूरों को जो हित हैं, उसको किस तरीके से सरकार देख रही है?
So what you have mentioned is a very, very important matter. There are 4 or 5 aspects to this issue. First of all, the law-based conduct of countries of the world. That was what, after 2 brutal, bloody wars, First World War and Second World War, the United Nations was established. Earlier, League of Nations was established and aborted. United Nations started playing some role. Now Trump and his lackeys, like Netanyahu, they are destroying that rule-based behavior of nations and countries. Without any rhyme or reason, Trump and Netanyahu, they will attack any country. What is the approach of government of India? India used to be the head of the non-aligned movement. So the capitulation of Narendra Modi and India before imperialism, when they, Trump and Netanyahu, without any rationale, attack any country, kill leaders of nations, Iran. Today also papers report that the security head of Iran is again killed. Another person was also killed. Earlier their topmost leader was killed. So the questions that are coming up because of the blatant violation of international law by United States of America and Zionist Israel. This is a big issue. Then government of India totally behaving as a subordinate ally of Trump and Netanyahu, abandoning the time-tested foreign policy. The plight of the Indians living and working in GCC country. There are a lot of people from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Philippines, Pakistan and so on, but Indians constitute the biggest group, nationality, and a lot of Malayalis are also there. Government of India is failing to take care of their interests. You see, now our kitchen is getting affected. The shortage of LPG and cooking gas and petrol and diesel, then it's cascading impact on Indian economy. All these issues are there. In addressing these questions and taking remedial measures, Narendra Modi government is a total failure. In his constituency, Varanasi, I read newspapers when I landed there on, I think, 15th of this month, 3 days ago. 4-column report. In Annapurna temple, the distribution of food for the poorest of the poor in society, this was never stopped. Even during COVID, they did not stop. In 300 years' time, for the first time, it is being shut down because no LPG is available. So this is the condition. Narendra Modi has to replay what remedial steps he is taking to deal with the situation within the country, the cascading impact. Then, why did he abandon India's foreign policy? Then the question, will he stand up and condemn the attack on Iran? When Vajpayee, his senior leader, was the Prime Minister of our country, there was attack on Iraq by USA. Indian Parliament passed a unanimous resolution condemning that. Why Narendra Modi doesn't have that courage? These are the questions which people will discuss. During the election also, these questions will be discussed.
थैंक यू बेबी साहब, आपने इंटरव्यू दिया, खास तौर पे हिंदी में सवालों के जो जवाब देने की कोशिश करी आपने इंटरव्यू में, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
थैंक यू न्यूज़क्लिक फॉर दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी.
थैंक यू. ये आपने सुना MABB जनरल सेक्रेटरी, इन्होंने हर सवालों का जवाब देश से लेकर विदेश तक के जो भी मुद्दे हालात देश में बने हुए हैं, चाहे चुनाव हो, चाहे जन मुद्दों के सवाल हो, या US इंडिया ट्रेड डील पर हो, बेबाकी से अपनी बात रखी. अभी के लिए इतना नहीं. देखते रहिए न्यूज़क्लिक. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.